Alright, welcome back for another video. We're back in the garage. Well, on today's agenda, we're going to be doing a spring swap for a friend of mine. Gonna look at his car in a second. He's actually gonna part out the car. He's trying to trade it in for something else. Something bigger and better, I guess. So I'll try to do a quick rundown of what I see. I helped him do performance mods, but he's not helping him take those off. But first, we gotta move all this stuff out of the garage. 240 is a work in progress still. Kind of took the trunk off to start painting it, but kind of over the whole painting thing. I did sand the roof down. You're not really gonna be able to see very well. Just gotta buff it, but yeah, gonna have to move the cars. Got another white car in the driveway. So looking like. That BMW still here, it's okay. Truck, only mod we did. We actually changed these to yellow, but that's it. So, since we're a little up to date here, what we got to do? I got to move 3 cars. Well, I got to move both of these out of the garage to get that one in here. Gonna work in the garage. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some keys and start moving stuff around. Alright, so let's take a quick peek at the car. Offhand, I'll tell you what parts I remember that are on the car and which are probably for sale. So, trunk is possibly sold, so don't worry about the trunk. Pretend that's not here. The springs I'm changing, I believe, might be sold, and the wheels might be sold. So, got the vortex generator. Obviously, this car's white. Roof spoiler, carbon fiber. Tail lights, Subi Speed. I don't remember which version this is. Nvidia, I believe this is the R400. It's the slightly louder one. It's the one in between the Q300 and the N1. Side skirts. Busted front lip. LED turn signals. I got the fog bezels, but they're Process West Verticooler. I think this TGV deletes. Yeah, I think you see the TGV deletes. I don't remember what J-pipe is on it. Carb intake. IAG, AOS. Probably boost controller if I remember correctly. That's all the parts I remember offhand. This is the person you want to speak to. Go on Instagram, hit this man up. He is the one, he's the owner of the car. DM him if you see any of the parts on here that you may be interested in, and we'll go from there. So let me get this car up in the air, and then we'll start taking wheels off and whatnot. I'm gonna try to hammer this out fast because it's a little warm out and muggy today. Car's jacked up. It's really hot out. These, I believe these are Project Kicks lug nuts. I do have a video on these. I'll link it up here if I remember. This is actually a cat that goes over, which I would assume you could buy new ones when yours get all corroded and faded like this. And then the lug is actually underneath. So they look really good, but they're a little annoying. So let me take all these off, and then we'll take the wheels off. All right, I'm absolutely drenched, and I took some interior panels and 2 bolts off. But there's 2 bolts. The top, I can't see what I'm pointing at right now. Hold on. There's 2 bolts at the top over here. You gotta take out the interior panel, and you can get to them. That's the top of the strut. Then what we're looking like under here, you have this bolt there. You probably want to drop the one from the sway bar, and maybe the last one on the knuckle over here. Just to make it easy to drop that, get that out, and then we're going to grab the spring compressor. So take these both sides out while we're at it. Break time. All right, so the rears are done. It was super fast. Used the spring compressor on the first one. The second one, I just kind of sent it, and there wasn't that much pressure on it. They are lowering springs, so they're not as stiff. The front ones, I'm definitely going to use the spring compressor on. Not too bad. It was 3 bolts on the bottom, 2 on the top. I did drop the whole lower control arm like I was talking about earlier. Gonna do the fronts now. Fronts are 5 bolts total, I believe. There's 3 on the top hat, and then just these 2 there. Don't forget to drop the, actually I almost forgot the brake line. You gotta take that one off and then unclip the ABS sensor. I think I've been at it for about an hour, and I did take a break, and I did answer a few text messages, so like I said, not too bad. Let me spray those front ones down with WD-40. I don't know if might try to mark them a little bit. He is gonna need an alignment after this, but try to get it close. Let's go bang out the other side and then see how it looks. And there we have it. There it is. I know I kind of like skip the head there, but we have a stock suspension, WRX now. That's how high we're sitting. Ugh. Just gonna take it around the block quick, just to make sure everything's still kosher with it, and then we'll push these other cars back in. Alright, so I want to end this video quick. Hopefully it brightens up a little bit. Don't miss the WRX a little bit. My WRX, it's cool hearing the like turbo noises, the intake noises and stuff like that. That was cool. Shifter feel, I don't remember it being like that, but very like rubbery compared to my 240, and my 240 isn't even anything special. Attempt to put the cars away. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this by myself, but I'm going to try. Let me move that last car in and that's it, but thanks for joining me. Kind of a little random this video, but I was just trying to get it all done because we got to run to Home Depot to get a bunch of shit while my wife is on her lunch break, and it's really hot and I didn't really feel like filming that much, but wasn't too bad. The only thing when you're using an impact gun to take off the top hats, make sure the shaft in the strut isn't spinning. If it is, then you got to, I have it out here somewhere. Well, what you really need is a pass-through socket set and Allen key. So you got to hold the shaft with the Allen key and then use the socket. I wound up putting vice grip on the socket to hold it, and then actually turning it with that while I was holding with the Allen key. That was the first one. The other ones didn't spin at all. So just keep that in mind when you're doing this. And other than that, very simple. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'll help as best as I can. Like the video, subscribe, and yeah, plenty more to come. Peace out, race car stuff. Oh yeah, and part out information, DM this guy on Instagram right here. See you later.